How would you evaluate what you saw today from, not just from Chase, but from William and Kyle?
Yeah, I mean, these guys are just grinding it out week in and week out. I mean, there's so much pressure on them in the playoffs, and I think obviously the Fords have some real strengths, especially the Penske's at certain tracks, and the Toyotas have. So you saw that today. They were very, very strong in the longer runs, and but I love just the fight that our guys have, and their work, the way they work together to try to learn from one another, and just keep pushing the envelope and putting themselves in position. And I think we realize we're on our heels a little bit, and days like today make it even sweeter because it's a team victory. It's just never give up, and you put yourself in position all day long, and then you got to have some things go your way. And that's exactly what happened with the 9 team today. I mean, the 24 was the one, right, that was kind of the eye-opener today. They were pretty far off, but they come out of here with the top 10 because they didn't give up either. So that one's got our heads scratching our heads, and we'll go back and diagnose kind of what they went through and why they were in that position. But I'm just glad they pulled a good finish together there to get the points they needed.
That was a wild last restart. Could you kind of talk us through what was going through your head? Did you feel optimistic that you were going to get up there?
I felt like anything could happen, but I mean, when you're lining up 10th on a green-white checker, your odds are not very high, I wouldn't say at that point. But I mean, yeah, I've seen crazier things. So my mindset was just try and build up as much momentum as I could and hope things kind of went my way. And fortunately, they did. I felt like I got about as far as I was going to get off of 2. Had momentum on the white, and then I saw the 11 and the 23 racing hard in 3, and I thought, man, if I just stick the bottom here, I might have at least be 3 wide with them off of 4, or something was kind of what I was shooting for. And I really don't know. I have to go back and watch it. I haven't seen it. I saw them running in there really hard. My eyes went, to just do the best I could do to paint the bottom as fast as I could paint it. And I really kind of quit watching them. And then I saw the 11 coming back down and obviously ran into him, I think he was trying to cover my run, but he was too late, at that point. So, just stayed with it and beat him back to the line. So we'll take it.
TV sort of made it sound like you door slammed Denny there at the end. Did you have any contact at all? Because we haven't seen a great replay.
We did make contact off of 4. We were pretty much door to door the best I can remember. I was coming on the bottom with a pretty good head of steam, and I think he saw me, coming, and he was just trying to cover my run, and I think he was a little late to the party, and it was no harm, no foul. I'm very confident he would tell you the same thing.
When you look at trying to win a championship, just what is the meaning of having won during a round and being able to now, I mean, I don't know, you seem very week to week, but will you do anything for Vegas or beyond because you won today?
Well, I'm sure y'all didn't have that in your bingo card today. I figured not. But, I think that for us, I've been very transparent about, the areas that I think we need to be better in. We need to be better, no doubt. I thought this weekend was truthfully a really really solid weekend, a really competitive weekend for us, from how we unloaded Saturday to the opportunities that we continue to present ourselves today. And that is why we ended up having a chance to win. Ultimately, we got our turn, as I mentioned. So, the way I've kind of progressed through the playoffs this year is just fight as hard as I can each week, try to earn myself and our team 3 more weeks. And you never know what can happen in 3 weeks. That's the, we talked about this when you asked me at Media Day. I told you, what I tell you, playoffs is a long time. A lot can happen in 10 weeks. And that can be the difference in, somebody being mediocre to potentially getting on a hot streak, or, even a team, collectively getting better throughout that course of time. So it's all about buying yourself more time. If you're not where you want to be, you're just trying to buy yourself more time. And fortunately, we bought ourselves 3 more weeks, and, we'll fight like hell till they tell us to not.